All right, time for winter update number 1. I don't think it's even winter yet, but here in Michigan, it is definitely winter. We got 10 inches of snow this week. Now the leaves are covered in the snow, and it's 28 degrees here right now. I got the heaters on in the garage, so we are all good in here. But just want to give you an update on the car. I kind of left it hanging last time with the fuel system. The number one thing I want to say is that if you do drain the system and you have one of these jumper plugs from VMP or any other way, if you have a fuel pump only tune to drain a fuel tank on this, you are not going to drain the passenger side doing that. The siphon pump that's built into the hat, it's not actually a pump, it just works on the siphon principle. It can't keep up, so you're going to leave fuel in the passenger side, approximately 4 gallons. So please take note of that, guys. If you have one of these and you think you're completely draining it for the winter, or you think you're completely draining it to swap fuels, you're not. You're leaving probably 4 gallons in there of whatever fuel was in it. So that's what we found out with that. So there's nothing wrong with the siphon tube, but I guess the good news is I completely cleaned out the tank. It's bone dry right now. I cleaned it completely, got in there with bore scope, made sure everything was clean, so that's good. Silai has the pumps. He says that the filters were completely clogged, dirty, so he's going to fix those up for me and send them back. And the injectors went to Injector Dynamics. This is the pre, so this is before they cleaned them, and you can see they were all still like right in tolerance. There was nothing wrong with them. They cleaned them up. They got that spread a little bit tighter, but the story here is nothing got past the in-tank filters. And a lot of people say you got to put an inline filter on these, but the intake filters definitely did their job. Nothing got past into the injectors. They're on their way back from Injector Dynamics right now. So the fuel system should be good once I get my pumps back from Cy. And we can button that back up, and we'll be ready for next year and not have to worry about anything. We'll know that we're okay. I've also ordered a lot of other parts for the car. I'll leave those cliffhangers for the next video, but some pretty cool stuff happening to the front. We're going to be shaving a lot of weight from the car moving into next year to try to hit that goal of running a 9-second pass on air, 2.3 liter blower only. That's the goal. Obviously a stick shift, still has the MT82 in it. I got some new really cool stuff happening with my wheels. We'll get to that in the next video too. And I'm also switching to Hoosier, their DOT bias ply slick, essentially. It's got a couple grooves in it, kind of like that ET Street R. So that's will be interesting to go to a bias ply, probably get a little bit of a wiggle going down the track. But that's really what I need with a stick shift car to hopefully not break anything moving forward. So today, like I said, it's freezing cold outside. I decided to throw the heaters on in the garage. I'm going to get phase 1, the first part that we're doing, put in the car right now. I'll show you that in a second. The other thing I want to say is what I did was I bought a filter on, I think I actually bought it on Amazon or Summit. It's a funnel that has a fuel filter built in it. It's a big funnel, and you can pump your E85 into that, and it'll completely filter it before it goes into a gas can or the car. So that's going to be the MO next year. Any gas that goes in this car is going to get run through a fuel filter before it goes in, unless I'm buying jugs of E85, like race E85, which I probably won't because I still drive the car on the street all the time. But yeah, so today what I'm going to do is I am going to throw on these new shocks. I'll flip the camera around, but I'm pretty excited about this. So I called up Terry at Beefcake Racing and asked for his advice. He also has a bagged S550. Actually, the car runs in the 8s on air. It's an automatic, but asked him what shocks I should run, and this was his suggestion. I trust him. These are Viking Crusaders. They are made specifically for a lowered S550. Not cheap, but I think they're definitely what we need. They're double adjustable, obviously. So what's happening now when the car leaves, once it squats, the back comes up really fast, and then that's that porpoising. Hopefully this will keep the back from coming up so fast, and the car will kind of maintain that attitude as it leaves. So the part number on these for you guys that are interested is B3020AM. So yeah, I'm going to slap these on the car today. Haven't really opened them up yet. Oh, cool. Got a sticker in there from Viking. Comes with all the hardware you need to slap them on. And the only thing that... I also got... I don't know if I showed that in the last video, but I got the vertical links, the Cedar vertical links. My wife actually bought me those for my birthday. But so this is going to come out of here, this shock. The interesting thing is my water lines are back here. So this might turn into more of a project than I think it is, because this shock is definitely a lot thicker than what's in there. So we'll see how it goes. I'll throw the camera on and we'll get into it. All right, so we'll pull out old Trusty down here. Probably need a extension. 18 on the top. 15 and 16, I believe. Let's grab a ratchet. Should be all we need to yank those out of there. Right, so run out the bottoms first. About the tops. We'll just push down a little bit. That'll pop right out of there. There you go. Made it easy on the bottoms just to preload the screws or the bolts in there. And this can just set right in. Reuse the stock ones in the uppers. On the bottoms, just get a washer and a nut. This one's down. That's that. Dunzo. Now we just gotta wait 5 months. Well, that's just a little update on the car. I got the Viking shocks on today. That was an easy install. Redoing the water lines for the ice tank. My fault. I should have ran them that way from the start. I don't know why I ran them on that side of the airbag, but I did. So that took 45 minutes to an hour to fix that. But I feel much better about it now, because the last thing you want is water on your back tires going down the track at 140 miles an hour. So that's all good. I wrapped all the lines. Everything is in there good and secure and safe and not rubbing on anything. So that's the right way to do it. Just take it out and do it right. Shocks went on super easy. Thanks again to Beefcake Racing. I'll put a link to those exact shocks in the description below. So if you want those, definitely hook up with Terry at Beefcake Racing. Great guy to deal with. Definitely knows these cars and how to set them up. So he's a guy I have been leaning on a little bit here with some parts, and he's always got good deals. I bought a bunch of stuff from him over the last year. He's a great guy to work with. So a lot coming up in the next couple months with the car. I'll try to get these videos up. Not going to be as much as in the summer, but maybe every couple weeks I'll throw one up give you guys an update on what we're doing to the car over the winter. And we're also going to try to do another build breakdown of John's car, the EcoBoost. That video had some copyright issues, so I just pulled it down. We're going to reshoot that car now that I have the better camera equipment anyway. So stay tuned for that one. And also in January, I am going to be going down to Florida for 9 days, down to Bradenton to do some testing. So that'll be really cool to get down there in the winter and get some content for you guys. So if you like this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel, share with your friends. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace!